Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are here opening up with John Cena here on Monday Night Raw for the last time. This is the last time we will see John Cena on a regular show before his final match. Let's go ahead and hear him out. You are looking at your new Intercontinental Champion. Now first, thank you to Penta for the match. Second, the IC title will be put on the line in my final matchup. And lastly, congratulations to Obafemi. I am excited to be having my last match against you, but I won't be going easy. As John Cena with a nice quick message. Thank you to Penta for the championship opportunity. The championship will be on the line, and he is excited to face off against Obafemi. And he said he won't be going easy, which I think he's trying to tell us he doesn't want to lose in his final match. Obafemi, of course, was able to crown himself John Cena's number one contender, or I guess able to crown himself John Cena's final opponent. There we go. Brain's a little fried. And yeah, I mean, he had a heck of a road. Got through Damian Priest, Rusev, AJ Styles, and then in the finale, in an absolute freaking banger of a matchup, able to get past Gunther. So, quite incredible. But yeah, it is confirmed it will be Obafemi versus John Cena, and Obafemi will be John Cena's final opponent. That is going to be very interesting, very great, and I am very excited to see how that goes this weekend. I was going to wait to try to confirm more matches, but let's go ahead and announce them. So I believe it is going to be Cody Rhodes, the WWE Champion, versus Ricky Saints. And then we are going to be seeing the Hardys versus Fraxium. On the women's side of things, we will be seeing AJ Lee versus Zoruka. And then in the main event, of course, Obafemi versus John Cena. John Cena's final match. And he is putting the Intercontinental Championship online again if John Cena loses, of course, while Obafemi gets the ability to defeat him. Let's see what else. He can get the Intercontinental Championship. If Oba loses, then John Cena will just vacate the championship, and there'll be a number one contendership match. The number one contender will go ahead and face off against Penta, the former champion, to crown a new champion. But I guess we'll have to see how that match goes. I'm very excited for this weekend and John Cena's final matchup. But for now, we have some women's singles action. Roxanne Perez against Asuka. It was just a couple of weeks ago where Roxanne Perez was able to go ahead and pin Kairi Sane and go ahead and get the victory there. Will she be able to do the same here tonight, this time against Asuka? Very intrigued and very interested to see on how that will go, and if Roxanne Perez will be able to continue to be on fire as she is right now. As of late, of course, a little slump at the beginning, mostly thanks to Jada Parker, but ever since then has been in phenomenal form here within the main roster. Lola Vice almost got affected by Jada Parker, or again, we never really found out if it was towards Lola or towards Ivy Nile, but nevertheless, it seems as though none of them really care about Jada Parker. I think Adam Pearce talked to them about it, that unfortunately Jada Parker lost her spots. She can earn it back with a call-up, but for now she can't keep trying to force herself into the main roster the way she did originally. Of course, she was up in the main roster for, I believe it was a month, but then after a big old clash at Saturday night's main event. Roxanne Perez was able to beat her and also send her back down to NXT while she was at it. Yeah, so after that, Roxanne Perez has been able to find some nice momentum, especially as of late, as I previously mentioned, the big victory over Kairi Sane, now here tonight, facing off against Asuka. I guess we'll see if she is able to win here tonight. She has done some good amount of damage onto Asuka so far. However, Asuka, of course, former time world champion, former time WWE Tag Team Champion, so, it would be a huge victory for Roxanne Perez, but on paper, I do think that Asuka is by far the favorite here in this match, as at the moment she is back in control, removing the padding off of the turnbuckle here tonight. We have a very nice night set out for you guys. We have a nice main event. Gonna be a chill, just enjoyable night as we prepare for this crazy weekend that is John Cena's final match. Not only in the WWE, but in wrestling as a whole. As Asuka maybe put away 1, 2. Nevertheless, it's a kick out of 2. A referee wasn't even there to pay attention to that. And look, now Roxanne Perez shouting in the face of the referee like, what the heck are you doing? Referee isn't saying much as Roxanne Perez now gets back on the attack and maybe looking to put an end to this match right here, right now. She climbs the top ropes. She's going to look to fly. Roxanne Perez, big frog splash. Does not look for the pinfall just yet, as she may be looking for the finisher now. Not able to find it, as Asuka able to go ahead and counter right there. Is now Asuka looking to get into control, looking to get on the attack. Asuka now picking up Roxanne Perez. Big kicks. Asuka to put this match away. Roxanne Perez may be out, and Asuka just stares down and watches as Roxanne Perez is knocked out cold. Asuka and giving Roxanne Perez all the time she needs, As I'm not sure if I already mentioned this, but the main event confirmed here tonight is a Extreme Rules match between Finn Balor and Sami Zayn. More likely than not, we will be seeing Demon Finn Balor for this matchup. It seems as though that is when he lets the full Demon persona out when it is time for a match. Is Roxanne Perez trying to pull Asuka away here through the submission hold. Can she make Asuka tap out? Is Asuka gonna tap? Not yet. As Roxanne Perez doing a very good job right there, but it is Asuka who is able to go ahead and escape. As Roxanne Perez, though, once again gonna look for the submission hold. Can she make Asuka tap out? Ooh, this time Asuka, I saw a little bit of fear in her eyes. She did escape a lot quicker, but I do think she felt that one a lot more than the original. So, very interesting to see. Roxanne got that power now, a big frog splash. May be able to put the match away here. 1, 2, 3, and she does. What a huge victory for Roxanne Perez. She has beaten Kairi Sane. She has now beaten Asuka. Wow. WOW able to go ahead and beat both of the Kabuki Warriors. And Roxanne Perez is on fire. I would not be surprised if within the next couple of weeks she earned herself a championship match, whether that's for the Intercontinental or World Championship. She could go ahead and do both the way that she is moving at the moment. Congratulations to Roxanne Perez, who continues to be in phenomenal form is up next. We have some men's singles action. We have Rusev, who was able to go ahead and put Sheamus away, kind of put an end to their rivalry as he eliminated Sheamus from the last time his now tournament. Afterwards, Rusev was eliminated by Obafemi, but if you want to lose to someone, you want to lose to the man who won the whole damn tournament, and that was Obafemi, so I guess that's a little bit of an excuse for Rusev. He can at least say I lost to the eventual winner of the whole tournament, but nevertheless, he is here continuing to grind, continuing to move forward. He has kind of drifted away from his original journey of pushing people away from the abyss and now kind of trying to help himself out. He definitely did take Sheamus' words in the sense that, okay, you've done enough, maybe focus on yourself a little bit, and it looks like he's doing that here tonight. Is maybe a victory here and a couple more victories throughout the next couple of weeks, and also earn him, for example, an Intercontinental Championship opportunity is here tonight. He faces off against Ludwig Kaiser. This man has gotten multiple opportunities at the Intercontinental Championship, especially as of late, getting two against Benta, the former champion, as now John Cena is champion. But yeah, nevertheless, if you're able to beat Ludwig, someone who was able to be towards that top, the number one contender and whatnot, then Rusev can definitely start making a case and building up a nice little resume to be able to claim that he deserves to be number one contender to the Intercontinental Championship, or that he deserves an opportunity at that championship. As Rusev, as much as, yes, you know, Ludwig Kaiser has gotten these opportunities and has been near the top, I do still think that here tonight Rusev is the favorite in this matchup to go ahead and win. So on paper, I would give it a Rusev, but do not be surprised if Ludwig Kaiser can go ahead and get the victory here tonight, as we are ready to begin this men's action. We already saw a freaking incredible victory with Roxanne Perez being able to go ahead and secure a huge victory against Asuka. And while it may not be as big, if you know the likes of Ludwig is able to win against someone like Rusev, it could still go ahead and maybe earn him a third championship opportunity for the Intercontinental Championship. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see as this match is ready to begin. Ludwig Kaiser, Rusev, ready and set to go one-on-one. And yeah, I'm very excited. Let's go ahead and talk about this weekend. Of course, I already confirmed the matchups that are supposed to be happening. I'm not sure if John Cena will throw in a couple surprises in there, but I don't think so. But nevertheless, it's still going to be an incredible weekend. As sad as it is to be, you know, saying goodbye to someone like John Cena, it has to happen, right? I understand that it does have to happen, and I'm just happy he did his retirement tour the way he did it, in the sense that he actually gave us a bit of a tour to experience those last couple of matchups, rather than, you know, after just one match, just kind of saying, oh, yep, I'm done here, if you guys get what I mean. So, sure, it may have not been the most enjoyable, since he was a heel for a majority of the time, but nevertheless, it was we were still able to see a different side from John Cena, and I think that made things very, very nice. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and turn our focus onto this match, as we got, of course, Rusev and Ludwig Kaiser. I know, I feel like these two would have worked phenomenally back in the League of Nations. You know, if Ludwig had been back around there, I feel like they could have added Ludwig Kaiser to them. Heck, I'm not sure about Gunther too much because I feel like Gunther's more of a I gotta be the main man, but you know, that would be a matchup that I would love to see. Gunther versus Rusev, but yeah. Oh, I'm tired in this MF, bruh. As Ludwig Kaiser, Rusev. What was I about to say? Damn, I just completely blinked out. Yeah. Well, WrestleMania season right around the corner. Of course, the big first week of 2026 has already been confirming lots of championship matches for Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and we are hoping to go ahead and continue that over the course of this week, because, yeah, as Ludwig Kaiser right here is countered, sent straight into the turnbuckle, and, yeah, LA Knight, yeah, that was one of them. So, let's see if I can remember. We have LA Knight versus Seth Rollins, and that's going to go ahead and happen first Raw of the year. Same with AJ Lee Becky. I think that's it for now. No. Los Payasos Locos versus the Lost Souls. For NXT, we have, I believe, a rematch of Cutler James versus Psicosis. Jordan Grace versus Soruka. There's going to be a number one contenders match for Obafemi. I believe that's it. Rusev about to put the match away as I was distracted talking about these championship matches. Rusev to win the match, and he does. As Ludwig Kaiser taps out. Congratulations to Rusev. As then over on the SmackDown side, let's see, we'll have Cody Rhodes versus Ilya Dragunov. And I think that's it for now, maybe. Ethan Page versus El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. So, that's pretty chill too. Seth Rollins, let's go ahead and hear him out. You guys were able to meet the newest member of the Re-Evolution. Now, I'm here not to tell you my plan, not to give you an example, but to spoil the future. On the first Monday of 2026, on the first Monday Night Raw of 2026, I will be walking out as the brand new World Heavyweight Champion, and then I will commence the full plan in action. The Brawns will go for the Tag Team Championships. Austin Theory will go for the Intercontinental Championship. And as we slowly load that in, then we can maybe slip in the WWE Championship, the other Tag Team Championships over on SmackDown, the United States Championship. But the main thing, apart from titles, that I want to do is get rid of CM Punk, of Roman Reigns, and anyone else who decides to get in our way. Not just get rid of them for a little bit, but permanently. As Seth says he's not here to talk about his plan, but he ends up talking about his plan. I think what he meant is he's not here to just tell you a plan that isn't going to happen. He's about to spoil the future for you guys. Okay. He says he's going for basically every single championship in existence. And, he's also gonna go ahead and, sorry, I was on my phone. But he also wants to get rid of anyone who's in his path, and he says permanently. So maybe throw them out of the company. He named two names in Roman Reigns and CM Punk, but he said anyone else wants to get in our way. they'll meet the same consequences. So, big talk from Seth, a man who isn't even champion just yet. But I guess we'll have to see how things go. I guess we'll see how things go. Now this tag team will be participating in John Cena's final match, full show, Saturday night's main event. They have a fantastic match. I already know it's going to be fantastic against the Hardys. It's basically past versus present, or current versus future. As we also have Cody Rhodes, Ricky Saints, AJ Lee versus Oruka. So, yeah, excited to see that. And it looks like here tonight's Fraxium just trying to get a little bit of the, nerves out of the way, get some adrenaline going before their big match this Saturday. As, yeah, guess we'll see how things go for them. It's going to be a fantastic opportunity for Fraxium to be able to face a tag team like the Hardys. I mean, we learned previously from Wayne and Wyatt Rhodes that it was the Hardys, that MS and Fraxium, who were kind of mentoring them. So it seems as though the Hardys and Fraxium have a very good relationship, and just because they're having a match doesn't suddenly mean that they have a bad relationship. It's just part of the business. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see how they go. If they've been training together, they should know each other's moves, and I guess we'll see how things go between them. So, yeah, we got Alpha Academy, Otis and Tozawa versus Fraxium, as once again Fraxium just looking to prepare ahead of their match against the Hardys. It's going to be a very interesting weekend, a very interesting matchup. And we begin this matchup, of course. Alright, I am kind of on my phone, but of course the favorite to win this matchup, I would go ahead and easily say, is Fraxium. Of course, former tag champions still have their rematch clause if they wish to go ahead and activate that. And just, I mean, just compared to Alpha Academy, I do believe that they are by far the favorites here tonight to go ahead and win the match. That doesn't mean that Alpha Academy can't give them any sort of challenge. It's definitely possible that they go ahead and do that, but when it comes to actually winning the match, I do believe it should be a win for Fraxium, as once again they prepare for a big weekend for themselves. Yeah. So, Opa Femi gonna be John Cena's final opponent. What a big opportunity for the man all the way down from NXT to be able to be in the main event against John Cena. IC title on the line, an opportunity for him to not only retire John Cena and be able to potentially beat him in that final matchup for John Cena, but also to be able to become a double champ and hold the Intercontinental Championship. I could be very wrong, but I think Kevin Owens, let me search this up. I believe Kevin Owens was like very famous for being the NXT champion while making his main roster debut, and then like shortly after getting the United States Championship. I'm not sure. Let's see. Has anyone held the NXT title and a main roster title at the same time? A few wrestlers have held an NXT title and a main roster title at the same time. Let's see if I can. So, who? Hello? This thing is not showing me. Give me some examples. Okay, well, we had Charlotte Flair as she held the NXT Women's Championship while she was in the main roster. But she lost the NXT title right before her main roster title win. Finn Balor also NXT title, and almost as soon as he moved up. Okay, yeah, no. So it's mostly two people maintaining, or people maintaining within the two brands of NXT and then a main roster, but not holding the titles at the same time. So a very big opportunity for Obafemi as he is the NXT champion and could very well by Saturday go ahead and also be the Intercontinental Champion, showing up on Raw and on NXT, baby. As yeah, that would be very nice for Obafemi. We know he's a freaking ruler. We know he's a beast. We know he's capable of it. But against the greatest of all time, as he mentioned earlier today, he's not going to be going easy. So it won't be no easy challenge. I'm going to be very excited for that match. Not just as a commentator, but more as a fan. Because what a freaking matchup that is. And oh, I was looking away and I just missed the 1, 2, and 3. But it's alright because we saw this coming. Fraxium with the victory here tonight against the Alpha Academy. They will be facing the Hardys this weekend at Saturday night's main event. Specifically, this being John Cena. This is his final match. As next up, we have a big match for the women's singles action. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
Scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from San Diego, California.
The boom, 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 boom. Oh, sorry. We got Nia Jax versus Bayley. Yeah, you know it. That's going to be an interesting matchup. Of course, Nia Jax participated in that #1 contender match for AJ Lee and her title. It was Becky Lynch who ended up winning as she wasn't able to win, but it's alright. She can continue moving. She can continue fighting and continue getting wins, and maybe after Becky, then it would be Nia Jax who can get a championship opportunity. Da 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 da, you are my sunshine. You make me happy when times are gray. Alright, Bayley, Nia Jax. Main event still to come between Finn Balor and Sami Zayn. This will be quite cool matchup, as things between both of those have been heating up. So, guess we'll see how things go between those two. Not that he's gonna come back, because I personally have not heard anything, but I just want to mention this match is gonna go ahead and begin. Brock Lesnar came back at Survivor Series, and then we have not seen him. So was this a one-off, a little special? Is he coming back? Is he, what's going on? So, I just want to put that out there so you guys keep remembering Brock Lesnar is, he could show up. He could be part of the Re-Evolution, so I don't know. That's just very interesting to me that they announced a new member for the Re-Evolution, but they haven't really been talking about Brock Of course, when I asked Seth, he said it's when the sky is blue. Yes, when the sky's pink. No, which to me means almost every single time except every once in a while. But that makes no sense to me. So, yeah, I don't really know. I just want to put that out there so you guys can start your conspiracy theories and just see what's going on. If Brock Lesnar is, y'all can do your research. I got a job to do, and that is yapping, being on my phone, and missing the pinfalls. That's the best way to move, right? Nia Jax with a big splash. Oh my days. Bailey may be dead right there. Somehow still able to stand, but quickly being countered as she is sent back inside of the ring, and now very quickly it is Nia Jax who may be able to put Bailey away. Yep, Bailey may be out. Thank you for coming, Bailey. Have a great rest of your week. 1, 2, and oh! Counted her out a little too early. Bailey still in this match, now fighting back against Nia Jax. Sorry, Bailey. I thought you was out, baby girl. My apologies. Dude, I've been DMing some things. That been doing some tryouts on the WWE. They answered. That was pretty damn chill. I would love to release the name, but low-key, nah. But, like, that was pretty chill. Not like I'm hitting her up, but that was just pretty chill for her to answer as, Bailey may be able to turn things around just when I thought she was out. She may be able to go ahead and win the match. Nia Jax back in control. Proving me right as Nia Jax now sends Bailey flying. And Nia Jax now sending a kiss to the fans. I went ahead and caught that kiss, so watch out, everybody. That's my girl for real. That's my girl for real. As Bailey now getting inside of the ring, and Bailey now big punches onto Nia Jax. As Bailey, what is she looking to do? She looks to grab Nia Jax, but Nia Jax able to counter right there. Big boots, big kicks, DDT. Bailey back in control. These girls keep going back and forth. Not one of them can take full control as now Nia Jax able to move out of the way, and now Bailey trying to look for a kick. Your leg's a little short, ma'am, as Bailey completely missing that. And now Nia Jax may be able to put the match away right here, right now. There it is. There is no way Bailey kicks out of this. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Nia Jax with the victory here tonight. Bailey, towards the end, was starting to find herself, but by then, it was too late, and Nia Jax was already in control as she goes ahead and wins the match. Congratulations to Nia Jax on the victory, and now we have Logan Paul. This was not on the schedule, but he has something he wants to say, I guess. Let's go ahead and hear him out. So I hear there are going to be a bunch of championship title defenses on the first Monday Night Raw of 2026. So how about that bum of Dragon Lee puts his AAA Mega Championship on the line against me? I beat him real quick, and I conquer. And Dragon Lee looking to respond instantly. Let's go ahead and hear him out. Mira, Logan, la mera neta, to be very honest, you don't deserve a championship opportunity. You haven't earned a championship opportunity. But just so I can shut your little ignorant mouth, I'll go ahead and give you that championship match on the first Raw of 2026. So are you down for the challenge, perro? Yeah. Let's do it. And it looks like we have another championship match confirmed. Logan Paul versus Dragon Lee. That is set to happen on the first Raw of 2026. Congratulations to Logan Paul. You just earned yourself a butt whooping. Sure, he may be able to fight in there and stay on top of things for a little bit, but realistically speaking, I do think Dragon Lee is just going to be able to whoop that Trick. Even though it's not Trick Williams, he's going to be able to whoop Logan Paul. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event of the evening. We have Sami Zayn and Finn Balor going one-on-one, battling it out. As, of course, it all started with Finn Balor calling out Sami Zayn, basically. Oh! Finn Balor attacking Sami Zayn, and this match has officially begun. Of course, it's a Extreme Rules match, so this is fair within the match, and it has officially started. The bell has been rung, but as I was mentioning, it started with Finn Balor basically asking Sami Zayn for a match and basically saying, like, yo, I want to see if I'm ready for the World Heavyweight Championship. I want to see if I'm ready to become a world champion again. Sami saying, nah, I don't got time for you. I got other things to focus on. At least he did at the moment. But then Finn Balor costed Sami Zayn a huge matchup against the ring general Gunther. And well, after that, Sami Zayn said, now I got time for you. They had a little brawl backstage, and now they have this matchup as Finn Balor at the moment has the advantage as he has gone ahead and attacked Sami Zayn, this giving him the opportunity to be able to do some good damage with a sledgehammer, just knocking down Sami Zayn as he now continues his assault with the sledgehammer. Of course, this match got turned into an Extreme Rules match, so it's not like Finn Balor is really cheating here. He kind of is, because he attacked Sami Zayn without him looking, and they hadn't even gotten inside of the ring. It's not like Sami Zayn came prepared to be attacked, but nevertheless, inside of the match, you're allowed, or like once the match officially begins, you're allowed to use sledgehammers, you're allowed to use all these things, so it's just like the slight advantage that he had was starting the match when Sami Zayn least expected it, which was right during his entrance. But apart from that, it has been fair game. Sami Zayn can go ahead and use tables and sledgehammers and kendo stick, whatever he wishes, if he wishes to do so. So it's fair game here for Sami Zayn, so I don't think he can complain too much. I'm pretty sure he was the one who went to Adam Pearce and went ahead and asked for this to be an Extreme Rules match. So kind of put that on yourself, big boy. Is the Demon Finn Balor may be able to go ahead and put this match away very early into this matchup, looking to pick up Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn able to counter. As now Sami Zayn may have the opportunity to go ahead and get onto the attack here. Sami Zayn walking away from Finn Balor, though. Is he gonna look to get inside of the ring potentially? Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe he was trying to play peekaboo right there with Finn Balor, who slips, and now Sami Zayn may be able to get on the attack. At least he was for a moment, until quickly Finn Balor interrupted that, and Finn Balor, Demon Finn Balor, now taking out a ladder, trying to hit Sami Zayn with it, but not able to do so. As Sami Zayn able to roll out of the way. Now Sami Zayn being sent down into the barricade. What is the Demon Finn Balor looking to do? As Finn Balor grabs now Sami Zayn, looks to pick him up, and now looking to, is he going to drop him onto the ladder? Down onto the ladder, and now, Sami Zayn very well may be in some very dangerous trouble, as down straight onto the ladder, Sami Zayn may be out cold, and the Demon Finn Balor is in control, as he may not be done. What is the Demon Finn Balor looking to do? Standing by the table, Sami Zayn looking to fly. Demon Finn Balor may have just tricked Sami Zayn into hitting that suicide dive, as instead he hits nothing but the table, doing more damage to himself than he did to Finn Balor. As now, for the first time in this matchup, Finn Balor has been sent inside of the ring, and Sami Zayn follows. However, back to Finn Balor being on the attack, as Finn Balor looking to put an end to this match. He's already done so much damage to Sami Zayn, now needs that final nail in the coffin. Sami Zayn may be out. As Sami Zayn still fighting back, though. Very good for him. And now, Blue Thunderbomb out of nowhere. Sami Zayn to win the match. A kick out at 1 from the Demon Finn Balor. As this match continues, Finn Balor still very much alive in this match, and Sami Zayn gonna have to do some more if he wants to go ahead and win this match. Missile drop kick by Finn Balor. And now Sami Zayn in a very dangerous position as once again Finn Balor may be able to put this match away and end this once and for all. He is not done. He is now charging up. Now this is got to be the final blow, the final nail in the coffin. Finn Balor may have just beat Sami Zayn. And using the ropes to cheat. 2, 3, and Demon Finn Balor does win. However, there is some controversy as he used the ropes to add some extra weight. For now, it is celebrations from Finn Balor, but I don't think these two are over with each other just yet. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you all next time.